that up. Let's put that in there. And let me do this real quick. Okay, what's up, everyone? Whoever joins at some point, hopefully you all are having a good night, to say the least. I am here. I have no idea what the hell that is. Um, so I'm here at work until what 3 a.m. Work being done inside the store, so I have to, who is Joe? I have no idea who that is. I'm trying to prop this up. All right, cool. So I have to sit here and hold it the whole time. Um, so yeah, they're doing some type of work here in the store, so I'm here till 3 a.m. and then I go back at work. Joe Mama. That's a funny way to get someone. But what's going on, man? How you doing? So other than that though, it's me just kind of chilling for the most part now at this point. Um, it's a very short day because of me getting here at like 7 o'clock yesterday. But the fuck was that? But other than that though, not really not really much happening. So my phone did come today, or my new phone did come today. However, it came when I was actually at work or on my way to work. So um, I won't be doing anything as far as like any type of video when I get home because I won't get home till like 3:30, and I'm not going to do anything except for just go to sleep once I get a house. Only because of the simple fact that little man is actually gone until Thursday. Hey, Passion, what's going on? Little man is gone till Thursday, so I'll be able to get some rest. Hey, Sabrina, how you doing? I'll be able to get some rest tomorrow, and because I don't have to be back at work until 6 p.m. tomorrow, it kind of works itself out because that period of time where I was working overnight, and it wasn't even like it was planned. It was definitely what's going on? How you doing? It was definitely unplanned for that to happen. Um, but getting home at like 7:30. Yeah, I watched that. I watched that not too long ago. Um, Getting home at like 7:30 and not getting much sleep. Little man waking up at like 8 o'clock and then literally having to be up the entire time as he's up was not cool because I got very little sleep during that period of time. So other than that though, it's just been a very I know. I agree there. I agree with you there, Sabrina. Other than that, though, it's just been a very kind of easy day for myself, and hopefully, like I said, having getting the new phone, and since I told you guys yesterday, I do everything with my phone when it comes to making my videos and things and recording. Hopefully, the quality should be better than what it is now, and we'll give it a try tomorrow. I think I got a video I need to do tomorrow, if my memory serves me correctly. Um, another thing is I think we are about what 17 off of hitting 8K finally, and this was a very But I'm glad they improved your days off to go to that New Japan show. This has been a very slow grind to get there, and honestly, I think I would have loved to get to that point by, like, I would say, like July, August at the latest. But I'll tell you one thing: going from or transitioning from being a variety type of channel and just being strictly gaming has I didn't expect it to to pick up really quickly. I mean, I figured it'll take a minute, but it's been a grind to get to that point. It's definitely been a grind to get to that point, but I'm starting to feel like we're getting to the point of things kind of transitioning over pretty smoothly, to say the least. Um, so for anyone that had subscribed to the channel and things like that, thank you all very much so, as we get closer and closer to finally hitting 10K. And so I think by hopefully by the end of this year, we'll be at hopefully between 9 to 9.95. Hopefully, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. FRA. What's up, Trey? What's going on? Joey, how you doing, man? So yeah, thank you guys for anyone that has subscribed to the channel, has been subscribed for a while. Like I said, because the grind to get to 8K has been very grueling and challenging, and I got the reference, Trey. It's been very grueling and very challenging to get to that point, but we are slowly getting there, and we are very close to finally hitting 8K. So hopefully by the end of or by the middle of this month, we will definitely be at that point. Um, Other than that, though, I didn't really do too much today. I just kind of chilled out, relaxed. Little man was up until he finally like dozed off at like 11:15 ish, 11:20 ish, and then at that point his grandfather came and picked him up, and so I didn't really get a chance to do too much of anything. I did get a good nap in before I had to leave out and go to work. Damn, this shit is already on 20%. I'm gonna try to see if I can kind of turn this. Hold on one second, guys. Try to plug in my phone real quick so that way my battery doesn't die on you guys. I think we should be good. Let me check my. All right, yeah, cool. It's all good now. Um, so yeah, I didn't really get a chance to do too much of anything. I wanted to stream, but at the same time, I think I just needed to kind of relax and just take some time to myself and just kind of chill or whatever. Um, this stream will last for an hour, and after that, I'll have a little bit more time. Hopefully, they are done on time, and then I can get out of here on time as I planned on doing. But so Joker movie for the third time. So much you didn't pick up on the first time. Yeah, yeah. I picked it up the first time around. I picked up on it the first time, so that's the reason why I gave it an 8. I mean, there's still some things about it where it kind of, well, I wouldn't give it a 9, but I think 8.5 is a solid score to give the Joker movie. So I was earlier today, I was, for some reason, I don't know why. I don't know why I did this. So I was looking at a reaction compilation to Two Girls, One Cup. And when I tell you I was in the room crying from laughter, man. I was in the room laughing so hard at these. I didn't even make it all the way through. I think I got all the way to maybe like the third or fourth reaction of it, and this one guy just had me cracking up because he was recording his father, and his father was making he was making these noises like he was about to throw up, and the noises he was making, I was already kind of giggling, but then I heard his son laughing in the background. So his son laughing in the background on top of hearing that noise. Um, I actually, I'm gonna tell you something in a second, Trey. So the reaction or hearing that noise and hearing his son laugh in the background just had me crying so much, man. Had me crying so much. Um, so my wife showed me that video. I had never seen it. I had never seen it at all. And I would say around the time that when we first started dating, so we're talking about what, damn near almost 8 years ago, 9 years ago, when she showed me that video, and she mentioned it to me. She was like, "Have you ever seen a video called Two Girls One Cup?" And I was like, "Nah, what the fuck is Two Girls One Cup?" And she was like, "You never seen that video?" And I was like, "No." So she found it. She pulled it up on my computer. Dude, I lasted what, 10 seconds? I cut that shit off real quick. I cut that shit off real quick. I could not sit there and watch that whole video. I could not do it. I could not do it, man. That shit is disgusting. That shit was so disgusting. Yeah, and there's people that can actually sit there and watch that and be and get off to that. And that's the crazy part, man. That's the crazy part. That's really the crazy part. Is that there's people that's into that type of shit. Me on the other hand, no. I nah. 10 seconds, man. 10 seconds is all I needed. And after that I was good after that. Was not watching the rest of that shit at all. Um so yeah, I was sitting there watching that, and I was in the room just dying laughing from seeing a lot of those reactions from that. Um, and then I think, what else did I do today? Didn't do anything else really. I mean, my days predominantly when I'm in the house, and if little man's there, I can be asleep. I get waking up by him between like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Between 7 and 8, I can't say 7:30. So between 7 and 8, he wakes me up. I'm up from that point. I change him when he wakes up. Then he'll want to go outside. I'll take him outside so he can run around the yard for a little bit. Give him his little cup, and hopefully he tires himself out to the point where he actually finally goes to sleep between like 11 and 11:30. And sometimes it don't be until like 12, 1 o'clock when he finally dozes off. And then after that, it's just me trying to do whatever I can, um, even if it means like me streaming, or if I don't have really too much time at that moment to do any type of like video. And even with me doing videos sometimes while he's there, it can also be challenging because he is like everywhere or whatever. And so for me to try to do a video and watch him can be tough at moments because I got to make sure, of course, he's not getting into anything and he's not breaking up anything. And so, depending on what the video is, I'll have him kind of be close, so I'll kind of block off a certain section so that way I can keep a close eye on him as I'm doing whatever video that I'm doing. Um, but besides that, though, like my days are pretty occupied, I should say, are pretty occupied. And so I try to do my best, as you guys know, to do whatever live stream I can do, whatever video I can do up until that point. And I think I've been real consistent for the past. I know, I know they did. but honestly, I honestly didn't care because he was actually with him being in the video and him sitting on my lap. He was preoccupied with what's up, Terrence? What's going on, brother? Um, he was preoccupied with whatever he was playing with anyway. Um, but I know I totally agree there, Passion. I totally agree. Totally, totally, totally agree. It'll be different if you seen him literally staring at the screen. But even at the moments where he was starting to look at the screen on the points of where it became. Now I'm at work right now. I'm actually on my lunch break. So I haven't used them yet. Even at the point of that trailer where something like the fatality was about to happen, I covered his eyes and I also made him look away. So he was preoccupied when it came to that point. Some of the other parts of the trailer where it was just kind of fighting, he was looking at that part, and then. But other than that, though, he wasn't paying much attention to the actual trailer itself. He was so preoccupied in whatever he was doing, and so it's fine. I don't. I honestly didn't care. Honestly, didn't care at all. So when it came to nah, you'll see it. You'll see it, Trey. You'll see it. You will definitely see it. I think what people tend to kind of forget about I think what people tend to forget about being on YouTube or when they see people on YouTube, they just feel as though how was the marriage life treating you, Terrence? Um, people tend to forget that we are just like you guys. Like we're regular people. We're regular people. Well, I would say the majority of us are just like you guys. I can't speak for everyone. I can just speak for myself. And it depends on the anime, Sabrina. What's up, Gambino? How you doing? Um, I'm just like you guys. I'm a regular dude that just happens to do YouTube or be on social media, to say the least. And yeah, it's a couple people that have that are subscribed to me and are part of the family, and I see them every day. I've heard of that, but I never watched it. I see them every day, and I sit there and hold conversations with them just like I'm doing with you guys, and um, it's no different. I don't think they look at me any different versus the average person that has not actually. Yeah, I think it's. I think some people just feel as though with being on YouTube and things like that, we just kind of just random shit. Someone just happened to mention, or Passion just mentioned the reaction video that I did for the Terminator for MK11 and how some people were so upset about the fact of me having my little man in the video while I was doing a reaction to that trailer. That's what it all kind of stemmed from. But I'm just kind of spitballing right now at the moment. Um, yeah, that's all it was. That's all it was. But but yeah, I'm just a regular ass dude, just like everybody else, just like everybody else. And the funny thing is that I ran into someone else that's subscribed to me or whatever, and they happened to see me here at work while I was doing my little walk around and stuff. And so they approached me, asked me if I was such and such or whatever, and I told them yeah, and it was just like yeah, I know, man. I know. So so they asked me if I was such and such, and I was like yeah, and they was just like, dude, they was like, I watch your stuff all the time, and I seen you, but I didn't want to approach you because I didn't want to come off like wrong or anything. And I was like, dude, you can, if you see me in public, you can say what's up. Like it's no problem. Like it's no problem. It's I have no I have no issue with speaking to people, let alone saying hello to people. So if you were to see me in public, just say, hey man, what's up? How you doing? And I dap you up and stuff. And then but that's the thing. Like I was chilling. I was chilling. I was chilling. Everybody be thinking that I be looking mad all the time. I'm like, nah, just be chilling. Stupid as shit. Work has been cool today. I gotta sit here in the building until 3 a.m. when they get done fixing this gate, and once they get done, then I'm headed home. Um, yeah, it's cool. It's alright, Sabrina. It's easy money. It's easy money today. Very easy money today. Um, but yeah, I just be chilling though, man. I honestly be chilling. So I understand why people get that impression like I'm mad all the time or whatever because I just have like a straight face and half the time I just be paying attention to what's going on. But um, more than 90% of the time, 90% of the time, no, I'm always chilling. I'm always chilling. Like you wouldn't know for sure if I'm mad about something. Anyone will be able to tell if I'm mad about something because it will definitely show on my face for sure. Yeah, like it would show on my face if I was upset. Other than that though, I'm chilling 90% of the time. Anyone that speaks to me, I speak back to them. We can be having a little mini conversation. We could be having a full blown conversation, and I mean it's nothing. Like I will. I'm not rude. I'm not the rude type of person. I'll sit back and I'll speak back to you. I'll go out of my way to speak to you if I seen you. So it don't matter. That now it depends. Yeah, and thank you, man. I appreciate that. That and it's like I said for me. The only thing like as long as you don't do nothing to make me upset, there's no reason for me to be mad at you. There's really no reason. Really no reason. And I try to be as chill. My beard is itching like shit right now. That's why I keep doing this. Um, Half the time, man, I try to be as chill as I possibly can be because I don't want anyone to feel um, like they have to be on pins and needles while they're around me and stuff like that. So I try to be as chilled as possible. I think half the time people know that people know I don't unless you just bullshitting around or you just not doing anything. That's when we'll have a problem. But other than that, though, as long as you're doing what you got to do, and I see what you're doing, it's so stupid. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. So it's crazy. It's crazy. But I mean, other than that though, it comes with the territory, I guess. The thing about being on YouTube. Here's the funny thing about being on YouTube. You really have to watch what you say, how you say it, watch what you're talking about, because things get blown out of proportion really, really quick and really easy. And you could be doing something completely innocent, and someone would see it, take it the wrong way, and run with it. And being on a platform or being on social media and being pretty much, I can't say known, but when people know of you or watch your stuff or see your stuff happen to pop up online and stuff, you like I said, you got to be really, really careful when it comes to that because the average person will take anything that you do and try to spin it and flip it around to make it as if it's something more than what it actually is. And I think an example of that was that Terminator video. Um, YouTube, you get the flaws of fam, but not the benefits. You like get fangirls and stalkers, but with no real money for security and private locations. Yeah, and I think for me personally, and I told you guys this before, like if I ever had an opportunity to quit working full time and doing YouTube full time, like it's got to be a lot of things lined up, and it's got to be revenue coming from different avenues versus just being strictly YouTube. And I mean like sponsorships, brand deals, merchandise, things like that, where you're having a lot of income coming from different directions. To even have me think about stopping to work full time and just doing that specifically. Like it's so many different variables that had to fall in place for something like that to happen, and for someone to quit. And I don't fault anyone that's actually that has done um, that has invested in themselves into stopping to work full time and to doing either YouTube full time, Twitch full time, whatever that they do. Yeah. So it's for me personally. I feel like it's a lot of things that have to be. It's a lot of things that's got to fall into place for me to even, like I said, think of doing something like that. And I give props to anyone that takes the initiative and going out on a leap of faith, really, to say the most part, and trying to um, further themselves. Now, even though I do the same thing, and even though I do this, whatever, I can't say full time, but I do it to the point of where I give you guys content daily for the most part. I just don't see the point of me stopping work and doing YouTube full time. Um, yeah, and I think that's part of the thing. So if you remember, like back in, I would say like 2 years ago. So back in like 2017, remember how we had all the drama channels and a lot of like negativity and stuff that was going on with YouTube. And I think I made a video about that. Um, as far as like all the negative stuff and all the problems that was going on with YouTube or whatever. Um, you don't see that shit no more. You don't see that shit no more. You don't see a lot of the commentary channels that cause a lot of drama or are specifically geared towards drama, because I feel like YouTube has pretty much took the time to go through and cut a lot of that stuff out because they're trying to be more family friendly in a sense, which is the reason why you see the thing with demonetization going on with some channels. Some channels having a problem getting monetized. Some channels having a problem in growing, depending on the type of content that you do, and a lot of the things that YouTube has done to kind of change the way that they want their platform to be seen. So it's just funny, like I mean, unless you're like a Keemstar that does like the news for, well, I don't care. I curse. I don't. I curse. Like my demographic for my channel, when I actually kind of went back and looked at it, it's more so towards. Um, It depends on what it is. CIA. It depends on what it is. Um, so like my demographic is between, I think it's between the ages of like 15, 16 to about 32, 36. within that age range. And so for me personally, I'm not going to really censor myself. I mean, I don't do a lot of cursing anyway, but when I do, I do. And so I'm not really tripping because like I don't have any type of negative content on my channel anyway. And the only thing that I really don't make a big deal about, because I know I'm not going to make anything off of it, is like the reaction video that I do to like MK11 or any Mortal Kombat video, unless it's like a combat pack trailer reveal. Anything else that you do on YouTube, as far as MK related, gets demonetized like hell, and you can do whatever color filters, anything that you try to do, that shit is demonetized. And I tried to do the little color filters during one of the trailers, and that shit still got demonetized. So I wasn't really worried about it. And I don't have a lot of MK content on my channel anyway. But if you've noticed, like for anyone that hold on one second, I need to clock back in real quick. Hold on one second. I haven't played Terminator yet. I've been at work. So, if you notice, well, I can tell you for sure, like for myself. Oh shit! I done knocked off the camera. So, so what tends to happen? Here's what tends to happen. Let me kind of turn this a little bit. So here's what tends to happen when it comes to why you don't see a whole lot of MK related content on YouTube like that anymore. Um, if you follow or if you're subscribed to Maximilian, they took down how many Mentos and Coke? Yeah, I would understand why they would take that down. Yeah, that I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because the title of the video would send off a red flag, and automatically, if that was the title of your video, that's the reason why they took it down. That shit would stick out like a sore thumb, like a sore thumb. So, so with PlayStation, for anyone that has a PlayStation, you know how you can easily kind of live stream directly from the system by hitting the little share button. So another thing that you can also do is when you go to a game and you highlight it, it pops up another little box at the bottom. You scroll down, you look on the left side. It's going to show you how many video clips it is. It's going to tell you how many people are actually streaming that game directly off the system, and then you can go through. You can go to the live broadcast and you can see everyone that's broadcasting from PlayStation, either on YouTube or on Twitch or whatever platform that they're broadcasting from. So at one point, I remember when MKX came out, and even after the release of that game, like it was always a ton of people, always streaming MKX, all the way up until the life cycle of that game kind of died out, and even now you still have like a fair amount of people that still streams MKX. So I think during that life cycle, you had at least minimum of about 1,000 people streaming MKX. MK11, man, I looked at the amount of people that was broadcasting that, and it was maybe a couple hundred at that, and it wasn't even like I feel like it's not MK11 is not as popular as I thought it would be, and it's only because of the censorship that people do as far as what does on their end when it comes to um, a lot of their like algorithm and what they kind of target to kind of make sure it doesn't get out there like that. And Mortal Kombat just happens to be one of those games of where they just do not play around with any type of monetization. So you'll see that a lot of the content creators that were like an MK related channel don't really post too many MK videos anymore because of the simple fact of that happening. And anything MK related that they post up, unless it's like a topic video, but any type of gameplay with MK will get demonetized really quick, really quick. And so I don't see too many people really doing anything MK related anymore now. Not as much as I did before. But like I said, if it's like a topic video, cool. But other than that, though, any type of gameplay video, 9 times out of 10 is that shit's gonna get demonetized, and I don't think anyone's gonna make any type of money off of MK videos unless, like I said, it's a combat pack reveal trailer or something like that. Um, what's up, Kato? How you doing? I mean, they do in a sense, but they don't. They do, but they don't. And I don't see anybody, or I don't see anyone taking or a company taking the risk of having like mature streams, because think about the type of shit that you'll see in there. You'll see, oh God, I don't even want to imagine. Um, what's up, Simply? How you doing? We're just kind of just rapping about random stuff with YouTube, and just kind of giving some thoughts about how they kind of go about the demonetization and things like that, and the way that they're kind of censoring different things that people kind of post and keep them from making any type of money off of it. But I can't imagine a platform that would do mature streams. Like I honestly can't. I really can't, because I think that shit would be out of control just based off of what you see, even with Twitch. Even with Twitch, like that, I can't, man, man, man. I've seen some stuff as far as on Twitch, and granted, you don't see it like that anymore. But they would call them like titty streamers, of where they would literally be having on a shirt that is cut so low of where the cleavage shows like hell, and they can just be sitting there just playing like a random ass game or just sitting there talking, but because of the whole sexuality of women, and with them dressing the way that they was dressing, it would bring in more viewers just based off of whatever it is that they're wearing. What's up, Sarah? How you doing? Now ain't no titty stream going on here. I'll tell you that damn much. um, and so just imagine on having like a mature stream site, and if you already dealt with that on Twitch, y'all so stupid. Ain't going. Sarah's been trying to get me to take off my goddamn shirt on stream for the longest. Fuck that. I'm not. You're not getting me hemmed up. You're not getting me hemmed up for any type of like nudity or some shit. Nah, not doing it. Not risking it. Um, so just imagine if you have that already happening on Twitch, or was happening on Twitch, and having something like that go on there, dude. This reminded me. That alone just reminded me something. So when I first got my PS4, when I first got my PS4, I remember I was going through, and um, I know we don't, but I mean, shit, you can never be too sure. You can never be too sure. You can never be too sure, man. You can never be too sure. So I was going through, and I think I was just looking at like random live streams, almost like fucking like what's that? What was that site? Chatterbait. I think Chatterbait is that website where it's like a roulette of random ass people, um, and you don't know who you're gonna come across when you go into their stream. Is it Chatterbait? Damn, it's not fucking Brazer Sarah. God damn it. Um, Omegu's one of them, but I feel like it's another one too. Um, so I remember that, and I'm gonna get to Omega. This that kind of segues right into something else too. And so I was going through and I was looking at like random streams and stuff like that, and I happened to click on one, and it was somebody having sex on stream. On stream. I said, "What the fuck is going on?" The same shit happened with you now, where I happened to randomly go into another live stream, girl sitting there masturbating on camera, fucking tripped me the fuck out, and then I think I had did try to do you good simply, and so nah, I've never did deep web shit. Fuck that. So then I think one day I tried to do like a random kind of same thing, Omega type shit, and I think I live streamed one time when I was doing that. No, they're not allowing that. No, they're not allowing that. That was like a couple years ago when that happened. So it's not something that happened recently. So I think like last year, I had I was live streaming from the computer. I was talking to you guys. I was like, all right, let's try to do something different and let's see what type of random people we're gonna come across on Omegle. Dude, that shit popped up and the dude had a dick in his hand. I said, oh fuck no. Cut that shit out real quick. And I swore up and down. I was like, man, that shit is about to get my fucking ass copyright strike so goddamn fast. Oh my god. Like I was sitting there. I was sitting you think bro, I don't know. I wasn't paying no attention. When I seen the dude like this on the side, laid back, looking at the camera like this, with his dick in his hand. That's all I needed to see. That's all I needed to see. That's it. I clicked that shit out so quick. I was like, all right, y'all. So I think that's gonna be the end of that stream, and I cut it out. And when I tell you, when after that camera cut off, I deleted that stream so fucking fast, so fast, so fast. It's like I do not want that shit to get me no goddamn copyright strike, man. I do not want that. I do not want that. So after that happened, I was like, y'all will never be doing that again. Never. Never, 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 never. It is so much. Oh my God, man. And I mean they give you a warning that you don't know what you're gonna come across in those random kind of in those random like video chats and stuff like that. Um, but man, like it really kind of sets in of where you don't know if you're gonna come across like an underage person doing some shit that they got no business doing, or you got a random ass dick popping up in your stream, or a random ass dick popping up in the picture. And it's just like, man, I don't have time to be playing with those fucking odds. Like those odds ain't good. Those odds are not good. Those odds are not good when you're doing that, man. So I just I never tried to do shit ever again. It's I wouldn't even say it's 50-50 odds there, Sarah. Honestly, I think I think the odds definitely lean more towards the negative than the positive when it comes to stuff like that. When it comes to those type of things. Yeah. See, thank you, Trey. Thank you, Trey. I wouldn't go that far, but I think yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I don't want to risk me getting in trouble because of some underage person doing some shit they ain't got no business doing on camera. Because they have people that they have internet police that look at shit like that and that that catch that. And for if your IP address is anywhere attached to anything like that, um, yeah, it's locked up. And I ain't got no time for that shit. Now I'm no, 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 no. I do not fuck with that at all. So I just that shit fucked me up, man. That shit really fucked me up when that happened. Really, really did. Like I didn't know what to I didn't know what to do. The only thing I knew is that I needed to delete that fucking I needed to delete that stream because if that shit gets processed and YouTube sees it, that's a community strike. That's easily a community strike. Easy a community strike with no hesitation. No hesitation. Um yeah, that shit, man. I tell you, man. I tell you. And honestly, now I think about it, um, I haven't did a You Now stream in God knows how long. I don't remember the last time I even did a You Now stream. I know this is way off topic, but you left. How did you leave $100 game in Manassas, Virginia? How in the hell does that happen? Um, I don't see myself going back to You Now. I honestly don't see it happening. Um, it's cool and all. It's cool and all, but I don't. It's just. I don't know. I don't know. Something about it. It just wasn't. It was fun to do at some points, and then some points it was just. It just wasn't fun to do. And I feel like the interaction that I get with you guys on here is more. And I agree with you on that too. And I agree with you on that too, Trey. Um, and I don't know. I don't know. Like I just, for me personally, I prefer the interaction that I get with you guys on here for the most part. Um, I don't think passion or oh shit, that fucking sucks. I don't think Sarah or Passion would ever do what you did on You Now, Trey. You were the only person on You Now that actually wanted to take the time to sit there and be on camera. But I think other than that, I think the average person isn't going to want to be on camera for the most part, um, which is fine. But I haven't even had a desire to even want to go back and check out You Now to see what's changed or to see if anything is really different. Like I just don't have a desire to want to stream on You Now. So it's fine. It's no problem. But it just hasn't happened. Just don't have a need to. Um, well, I do have the Twitch channel. I do have the Twitch channel. So that's always a backup thing. That's always the thing I left as a backup in case YouTube just went to shit and I just can't do anything on YouTube anymore. I still had the Twitch channel that I can stream from if anything does happen. Even though I don't want to necessarily stream on Twitch, but if anything, that's like a last resort type thing. So put a lot of time into even getting the channel to what it is now. Mm, I'm not surprised. I mean, they probably tried, but I never know. Hold on one second, yo. One second. Oh, downstairs. Yeah. So you go. I got you. All right. Let's see real quick. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? All right. Yo, no, you good. You good.
Yeah, I can show you real fast.
All right.
This is pretty simple. They're not going to be hooked up to light. They have to get an electrician in.
Okay.
Essentially, they're just using these manual for right now.
Okay.
So the problem that you guys as a store are going to run into is you have to collect the tills before they actually completely close down.
Okay. All right.
But basically, it just hooks up like that, and you just roll it,
Okay.
and it just slips on. There's a little piece in there
All right.
that you have to line up with the pins. Once those line up there, they can be kind of a pain. Which this one's not gonna fly with me.
You just lock it in.
And then yeah,
Okay.
it stays like that.
All right.
And then all we gotta do is sweep up here, and then we'll grab you. Take cardboard out. It's gonna grab one box that we had outside.
Okay. All right. No problem. Me is really confused. Yeah, it's on the way. When the hell are you talking about, Kath? Oh, Sarah, you said fucking POV. Make no sense. No, I wouldn't go that far, man. I definitely wouldn't go that far. Yeah, no problem. It's still loading for y'all. Okay, I was about to say, man, it should be back for y'all. You had to step outside. Had to step outside real quick. We sit over here in this little corner while they kind of get their shit together. So yeah, man, I'm just glad that I'm glad we finally that we're getting close and getting that much closer to 8K finally. It was for a minute we were stuck and stagnant for God, man, it was almost like it felt like it was a month. Like a month had passed. Your reaction to the PS5 being announced by Sony and PlayStation today. I think, what the fuck is going on out here? Hold on. What type of shit is going on out here? I got some fucking ambulance truck sitting out here. The fuck is going on? You hear techno music, not porn music. Yeah, so the way... Yeah, I'm good. Let me flip this camera around so you all can see. Hold on. So yeah, I see... This is all I seen was fucking ambulance truck just pop up. but I'm good though. Um, this was somebody that was just sitting outside. So, so the way YouTube has um, changed the way that people can actually see or know what their numbers are now. So at one point you was able to do the live subscriber feed and stuff like that, but they changed that. So now you don't see. Welcome back, Simple or Simply. So now you don't see. So they showing the console too. They showing the PS5 console. Damn, I need to check that out then. So they've actually revealed the console. As far as like the hardware or the actual console itself. Not the one that's going to be released. Okay. I was about to say, man, damn, the fuck did I miss that? When they do actually finally, when they do show it though, I'll definitely give you guys my thoughts. But I'm not surprised though, as far as the release date and everything that they got for it. I kind of expected that. I think everything was kind of leaning towards 2020 anyway. So that doesn't surprise me. I know I know some of the specs and stuff that that they've been talking about with the system is crazy, just based off of what I've seen with like loading times and stuff like that. However, I'm gonna wait. I'm not going to get the system when it first comes out. I never get systems when they first release. I'm gonna wait until a little bit after, and go from there. Only so that way all the bugs can be worked out, and any type of issues and problems that it's gonna have. You used to have a 360. I can't fault you. I can't fault you. Can't fault you at all. So yeah, never get the first batch of systems. No, I think she's dead serious. I think she's dead ass serious. I don't think she's joking about that, Trey. But never get the first batch of systems. Never get it. Never, ever, 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 ever get it. As much as I know people want to get their hands on it, never get the shit when it first comes out. It's so many problems, so many bugs, so many issues that may end up happening, and I don't want to spend money on a system. I don't want to spend money on a system just for me to have the shit, just for me to send the shit back and have even more problems. Like I don't have time for that shit. I don't have time for it. Like I want to buy a system, not worry about nothing, not worry about no kinks and no bugs, and I can just enjoy the system in its entirety without worrying about any of that stuff. And so I've been lucky enough to not have that issue when I had my PS3. I've been lucky enough to not have that issue with my PS4, and I'm just going to continue to keep going about it the same way I've been doing it. I caught the red ring 3 times. I did have an Xbox 360 at one point, and I caught the red ring on 3 different systems, and I did not get the system when it came out. Like I waited for like a year, maybe 2 years after it came out. Said PS2. Well, I would actually love to have a PS2 to play to be able to stream certain games for it. So when I get my actual office set up, I'll be getting a PS2. So don't worry. Modi, how you doing, man? Good to see you. So I'll be doing that. Don't worry. Yeah, I still got my PS3 sitting inside of my TV stand. Who wanted to go half and half on the PS5? Nah, brother. You good? You're good. Hopefully, I'm a little bit more well established by the time I actually get my PS5. But I'm not going to worry about it when it first comes out, though. I do. I do. Yeah, I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with it. When it happened to me and I got a warranty on the first one. Actually, I got a warranty on both of them. And after the third one and I got the Ray Ring again, I was like, fuck that, man. Fuck that. I'm not going to sit there and waste my money on another system again. Uh, I can't give you my discount there, brother. Can't give you my discount. So it's so many things that I want to do though, man. Like my plan for streaming, I see I see the vision. I see the vision as far as how I want to have everything, how I want to have everything set up, the presentation that I'm trying to bring and everything. But man, it's just not having the space to do it the way I want to, not having the equipment that I need to have to be able to do it in the manner that I want to do it, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to an extent when it comes to not doing streams the way I want to do it. And I mean, granted, it's still good that I'm able to get some content out to you guys, but it's not in the manner of like where I want it to be personally. Um, but that's like my own personal gripe. And then going back to what you asked about with YouTube Passion in regards to seeing how many subscribers and stuff that someone has. So YouTube has changed it so that way you can't do the live subscriber count like you was able to do in the past. So every 10 subscribers that person gets, it updates. So if you had, say if you had 20 or if you had like 30 and you don't know exactly how many that person has, if they're like 33, 34, 35, 36, so on and so forth. You won't know until that person hits another 10. And once that person hits another 10, then it'll update on everyone else's end. However, yeah. So, however, when it comes to like the content creators' point of view, with the studio beta part, we can see it's not real time, but we can see if we're like 93, 95, 96, 97, so on and so forth. Like it'll update for each subscriber that you get, but it's just that using the real time live subscriber count, you won't be able to use it because you won't know on your end, on your guys on the other end. You have no idea what that person has. It's only going to show what it shows. Like for me, I think it shows like 7.9. I think it shows on your end, and that's all it's going to show until, or 7.8 is what it's going to show on your end. And then once we hit like 7.9, then it'll hit, or it'll show on your end 7.9. And it's just weird how they kind of do it now, but it's fine. Like it doesn't bother me none. It doesn't bother me none at all. Who blocked you? What you mean someone blocked you? I'm about to say simply, what word are you talking about? 7.98. Yeah, that sounds about right. As simply me, YouTube has an issue with sub. You have to say support or follow. Yeah, it's just sucks to an extent, but at the same time, I can only control what I can, and only thing I could try to do is try to be as entertaining as possible for you guys and get get content out to you all that you all would enjoy. And even with like streams like this, like I just hope that anyone that does happen to tune in at some point um, can actually come in, chill, relax, have fun, get a laugh or two. How many hours till I finish work? What time is it now? It is 1:39, so I have roughly about and an hour and 15, 20 minutes before I finish work. What? What the hell was your brother doing in the bar fight yesterday? What the hell was he doing in the bar fight? Why was he? Why was he in a bar fight? I should say. What type of shit did he get himself into to be in a bar fight? I go live every day simply. I do a lot. I do a gaming stream every day. Um, Half the time, if I don't get a chance to do the gaming stream early in the day, when I get home from work, which is like Monday through Fridays, I do it between 12 a.m. my time, between 12 a.m. 12:30. Latest is like 1 o'clock in the morning when I actually go live, and I normally go live for about um, roughly about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, depending on what it is that I'm doing. And then on the weekends, because I had the weekends off, then those streams would pretty much be kind of like midday for the most part. And what the fuck, Modi? Live streaming any games coming up? I am. I have to see what's coming up soon. But I am going to be streaming some stuff. Well, thank you, Simply. I do appreciate it. Do appreciate it. Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, that's what someone asked me about that too. I will be streaming the campaign for Call of Duty. I will be doing that. That I will be doing. So anyone that wants to tune in to me watch it or playing the campaign, I will be streaming the campaign for Modern Warfare. So that will definitely happen for sure. He said he told me two guys were talking shit to him, and he said fuck off, and they didn't. So he fought both of them. Any Halloween stream scary games? Yeah, I will be playing next week. Probably between next Thursday and Friday. But Blair Witch is only on Xbox. It's not on PS4, so I won't be. Are you a security guard? No. No, I'm actually a manager at my job, but I just have to be in here because I'm a key holder, and they had to fix something in the store. That is a big ass fucking rat running across the street. Um, Sorry, this shit just kind of fucked me up. Um, I have to be in the building while they was fixing something, so that's the reason why I'm here. But I'm not a security guard though. So Blair Witch is only on Xbox. And no, that shit really fucked me up. That was a big ass fucking rat. That wasn't even a mouse. That was a big ass rat. Um, that's only on Xbox. I live in I live in Maryland, and so I will be streaming. What is that? The shit. Um, God damn it! I had the name of the game in my head. Yeah, I know. You must be on New York. No, no, I'm not in New York. I'm not in New York at all. If the camera was able to pick it up, because if the light was actually on inside the parking lot, you would have seen how big this fucking rat was. That shit ran right in the middle of the street and turned around and ran back towards the other side. Nah, it wasn't no possum. Nah, I know a possum. Possums don't. Nah, that was no fucking possum. That was no fucking possum. That was a rat. That was a goddamn rat. Um, damn, what is the name of that fucking game? It's a scary game that came out on PC, and they finally released it on PS4. I want to say like 2 weeks ago. Now it's not Dead by Daylight. It's not Dead by Daylight. Um, oh, I streamed that shit one year. Shit. Not Exorcist. It's definitely not the Exorcist. Um, oh God, I cannot remember that damn game now. Not Slender Man, not Resident Evil. Um, damn, I do not remember that game now. When that's just when I'm trying to think about it. It's not Outlast. It's not. It's definitely not Outlast. I would have remembered that. Actually, hold on. Speaking of Outlast, would you guys want to see me play Outlast? I know we started playing the first one. Um, we played a little bit of the first one, but we never played completely through it. Would you all want to watch me stream Outlast, even though that's an old ass game? But I mean, that's totally up to you guys as far as if you want me to stream it. No, we streamed Outlast too. We streamed that. God, we've streamed. We've definitely streamed Outlast 2 already. But yeah, it's up to you guys. Now I'd rather stream Silent Hill, Last of Us, as like a Halloween scary type of game. I mean, we're definitely still going to stream Outlast. Not Outlast, but The Last of Us. We're definitely still going to stream that for sure. Silent Hill and PS Now. Well, the problem with PS Now is that it's hard to you can't stream it directly from the PlayStation. Like I have to stream from the Elgato in order for me to stream anything from PS Now. But then my laptop isn't strong enough to actually take away or to stream both that and to stream directly from PS Now. So I wouldn't be able to do it. Fuck no, we're not playing no Umbrella Corp. I'm not going to waste my goddamn time playing with that. You won't even be able to find a goddamn game for that. It'll be no matches trying to play that damn game. Goddamn Umbrella Corp. What the hell is wrong with you, Trey? How dare you bring up that? How dare you ask me to play that shit? How dare you do some that type of thing, man? Anthem, fuck no. Yeah, Trey do better. Nah, Trey trying to be funny. Trey trying to be funny. That's what he's doing. He's trying to be funny. Damn, I'm really trying to rack my brain as to what game it was. Uh, shit, man. All right, so remember last year, I was playing a game of where the environment was changing. It was like a scary ass atmosphere, and add some jump scares, and the best scary games in PSN. Sadly, they're on VR. Yeah, and I'm not spending that much money on VR, like I would be buying a whole brand new system. It was a third party game. I did stream it. I did stream it. I did stream it. Um, God damn it, man. Why the viewers have a wrench It's not Dead Island Remastered. The people that actually have a wrench next to their name are my moderators. Isn't Emily that kind of like that live action type of game where it has like the actual actor and stuff? No problem, Johnny. God damn it. Shit. What is the name of that fucking game? Shit, when I get to the back, I'll have to I have to look it up. I have to look at the PSN store. Actually, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Layers of Fear. That was the name of the game. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, that's what it was called. Layers of Fear. That was the name of it. That was the name of it. Sorry. Okay. Cool. No problem. Yeah, that was it. That was the one. Thank you, Sarah. I'm getting sleepy. Who me? Nah, I'm chilling. So yeah, Layers of Fear 2 is what came out a couple weeks ago. That's what came out. So that's the scary game that I'll be streaming next week. Cool. Don't need me to sign anything. All right, cool. No problem. Thanks a lot. Yeah, Layers of Fear 2 was the game that damn, why, and I couldn't remember that shit, man. I couldn't remember that shit at all. I get funny. Funny as shit. It was right there at the tip of my tongue, but I could not remember the name of that fucking game. Yeah, see, thank you, Simply. Thank you, Simply. Thank you for telling her. Thank you for telling her. It's like Sarah's been trying this shit for how long has it been, Sarah? Like a couple years? Or like a year and a half now that you've been trying to do that? At first, Trey was. You still back here? All right. If you need me, whenever you're ready to go, I'm in the door right next to you. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on, something. Yeah, I said whenever you're ready to go,
Okay.
I'll be right here at this door. So just knock on the door whenever you're ready.
Okay. What time do you?
I'm leaving at 3.
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
What's the time now?
It's 156.
156.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see. So how in the hell do you think you would have been got me out my shirt almost whatever period of time that Sarah's talking about? What makes you so sure about that? Simply, what makes you so sure about that? Since you seem to be so confident. 2 years, 7 months, 4 days, 2 hours, 15 seconds. Oh shit! So stupid, Sarah. um, a lady gets what a lady wants, and that's why she's sure. Not necessarily. A lady doesn't always get what she wants. Not all the time. I would say majority of the time, yes, but not all the time. It doesn't happen like that. Had anticipated on doing tonight. I'm gonna give you guys another 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna cut out just so I can try to button some shit down here at work before I gotta head out for tonight. But man, I do appreciate you guys hanging with me for this period of time. Like, thank you all very much. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, as all of our streams have been. I don't think it's ever been a stream of where we haven't had any type of fun whatsoever. Like it's always been something that's happened of where we've all had some type of random shit that would happen that have us all in here cracking up laughing. Um, I got you, Jimmy. I didn't doubt you, brother. I didn't doubt you at all. And thank you, Simply. Especially since you were new. Thank you very much, Simply. Just ready for October 11th for El Camino. Yeah, it'll be a good movie. It'll be a good one. It'll be a real good one. I'm just glad that you happened to pop in on the stream where, well, I don't hold on. I don't think you caught it when we was talking about the whole shit with Omegle because I think you went out to get some chocolate, so you didn't catch what happened. But I'm sure when you watch the rebroadcast of it, or if you watch the rebroadcast of it, um, you'll see you'll see the part of what I'm talking about that had everybody in here cracking up. Yeah, when you go back and rewatch it, um, you'll see you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Um, but Twisted Taylor will be getting one tatting us. What are you talking about, Trey? What in the world are you talking about, Trey? Read comment before. We all get matching tats. I don't want y'all to do that. I'm not going to be held responsible for something like that happening. So that's on y'all if you do that. That's definitely on y'all if you do that. The thing is, I'm being shipped now. So are you trying to actually be like a tattoo artist, Jimmy? Are you afraid of needles, simply, or that's just your preference? Do you know how to draw? Like, it'd be some fucked up shit if I just thought about this. I just thought about this. This is yeah, I wonder how Drew's been. This is some like random shit though. So like what if you did decide to become a I got you. I got you simply. Nothing wrong with that. So it's not really a roast. It's not a roast. Stop that, Gambino. It's not a roast. It's not a roast at all. So what if so you ever seen that MTV show where people get tattoos, or where that person get, or their friend or whoever it is, have them get a mystery tattoo on a body part, but they don't know what it is until they get unblindfolded, and so when they get revealed, or when they actually see whatever the tattoo is, it could be some random stuff, or it could be something kind of like fucked up, depending on what it is. So what if so what if Jimmy did this? So what if one day he was someone entrusted him to do a tattoo. However, they didn't know he couldn't draw. Not saying that you can't. Not saying that you can't. So don't take that the wrong way. So what if they find? What if they didn't know he couldn't draw? They didn't have never seen none of his work, and it was like just surprise me and tattoo something on me, and then they blindfolded him, and then he tattooed like a big ass stick figure on their back. Oh, that shit would fuck me up so bad, man. I would be, dude, I would be laughing my ass off so bad if that was the case, man. That shit would trip me the fuck out. That shit would really trip me the fuck out. That would trip me the fuck out so much. Like a big ass stick figure with their arms like this, their legs spread wide, with a big ass smile on their face. Oh, that shit, I would be laughing so hard if that was the case. Oh shit, man, that shit would be so fucking funny if that was the case, man. That shit would be so fucking funny. You said there's this one dude that you hate, and he wants me to do a tattoo on him. And you trying to be a bigger person. See, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's like it's gifting it to you for you to do some type of shit like that. Yeah, it's exactly, Sarah. Exactly. Exactly. I think he would do that. I think he would do some shit like that. Yeah, man, I would get a. Well, I would tell you. So here's one of my guilty pleasures. I don't care if I'm admitting this shit. I honestly don't care, because y'all will probably be laughing at this shit yourself. So I love seeing badass kids getting fucked up haircuts. Like, I find that shit so fucking hilarious, especially when you get that George Jefferson. Oh man, I'd die laughing every single time I see that shit. Like, it is the funniest thing that I can watch, like, consistently. And all I do is laugh at that shit, because it's so oh shit, man! I tell you, man, I die laughing every single time I see that shit, man. Every single time I see that. Oh goodness gracious! Like, I thoroughly enjoy watching those, man, and seeing the look on their face after they get that fucked up haircut is like the funniest. It's gratifying. It is so gratifying, especially with badass kids. Especially with badass kids. Oh my god, man! I so laugh at that shit. I so laugh at that shit every single time I see it. You see what I'm saying? Everyone laughs at it. Everyone laughs at it. I seen one video where where they didn't show the kid's haircut. Like, the father was kind of blocking the camera, and so as soon as I can't watch it on stream, Sarah, because if I do it, it's going to buffer out on you guys. Um, where he So he was just like this. So say someone's recording, and all you see the father like this. You don't see nothing, and all of a sudden he backs out the camera, and all I seen was a kid with that George Jefferson haircut. Man, I died laughing when I seen it. Died laughing when I seen it. So fucking funny. Shit, man. Y'all got what? 10 more minutes with me? Dude, this is a fun ass stream, man. This was a fun ass stream. Excuse me. Oh shit, man. See, I'm gonna have to watch. I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. What's the name of the title of the video? Someone tell me the name of the video, because I won't be able to go back and until the actual stream posts. I can't go back and look at the live chat to go and click on that link. Also love seeing badass kids getting scared straight. Those aren't as funny as seeing kids getting the funny hairline fails. Cool. Thank you, fashion. Do appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna have to watch that, or I have to play it while I'm actually doing my last little bit of stuff while I'm inside the store. Um, Man, see, there we go, man. There's multiple moments. I got to figure out what I'm gonna stream tomorrow night when I get home, and what I'm gonna stream during the day before I head into work. Yeah, I'm still at work. I got another 42 minutes to be exact before I'm out of here, and I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake because I'm normally up to like 3 o'clock in the morning anyway. I got to figure out what I'm gonna stream during the daytime tomorrow, and what I'm gonna stream tomorrow night when I get home. Duos in H1? Hell no, I'm not touching that fucking game no more. Dude, it was only 8 people streaming that shit. Yeah, I know. Daisy, I don't know yet. I gotta figure that out. I don't know what will be more entertaining, cutting off all my hair to go bald or cutting your beard and going baby face. That is not happening. I'm not cutting my hair and going baby face. I'm not cutting all of this off and going baby face. Yeah, I've heard of them. I've heard of them. What games do we have in common? I don't know. No, don't do. Thank you, simply. Thank you, simply. I'm not cutting all this off. I'm not going straight babyface. I did that 1 year back in 2000 and what 15. It was a while ago. It was a while ago. I was working at the Redskins Stadium when I did that, and I think I fucked up when I was cutting my mustache, and so like my shit was just like like this part was like way up here. So like if I was to go close, so all of this shit right here, all of this is like up, like all the way up here, and I was like, all right, I can't walk around like that. So I had to cut all this shit off, and I tell it looks so fucking weird. Like I look like I was back in goddamn yeah, pretty much. I look like I was back in high school all over again. Actually, no, I look like I was back in goddamn middle school all over again. So I had to cut that shit off, man. I had to let it grow back in. I know, right, Sarah? I had to let that shit all grow back in. So, um, so stupid. And so, how much money would it take to go babyface? It wouldn't. I wouldn't. I won't be doing it. I won't be doing it. I don't care how much money you give me. I won't be doing it. You got to give me thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands for me to go babyface. That honestly, that it's gonna take a couple stacks for that to happen. But nah, I can't go babyface, man. What would you do if you cut your beard and it didn't grow back only in patches? I don't even want to think about that, man. I don't even want to think about it. Like it's already bad enough. All right, so here's the thing. So here's the thing. So no fucking not for no goddamn Klondike bar. So here's the thing. So this side is so stupid. So this side grows in okay. It's still growing in. I do it for 5. um, so this part, like it still hasn't grown in like this. Fucking Scooby snack. Hell no. So this side grows in just fine. I'm gonna show you guys this other side. This other side blows the shit out of me. So here it is on this side. You see all this shit here? Look at all this shit. You talking about a big ass patch? This is a big ass patch on this side. Like this is all grown in just fine. But this area, I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know what this is. This shit, every time I look in the mirror and I'm combing my beard, this shit has not grown in at all. And I don't know what to do with this part. Like, this part has not grown in. And I've been growing my beard for, I can get some wild growth, or you can get some wild growth oil. Man, I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Simply. Thank you. But this shit, it just, I swear, like, I just irks me every time. Keanu Reeves beard. Oh, I'm not going to say it, Sarah. I'm going to let that slide. I'm going to let that slide. I'm going to let that slide. I'm going to let that slide, Sarah. I'm going to let that slide. Oh, I can't imagine if I met you guys in person. I can't imagine it. Especially a lot of you. I cannot imagine a lot of you guys if I met you all in person. Oh my God. No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. Not saying it. I'm not saying it. I'll accept that one. I'll accept that one. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna leave that one for next time. I'm gonna leave that one for next time. Just know that. You got one coming to you. You definitely got one coming to you. So fucking funny. I know, that's what I'm saying. I know some of you guys will be doing that. I already know that. I already know that for sure. I already know that. It's about that time, man. We got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. It's already 2:15. That time went by really, 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 really quick. Well, thank you all once again for chilling with me for this period of time. You gave for French fries. Come on, man. You all have a good night, man. Definitely had a lot of fun tonight, man. It's been mad fun chilling and talking with you guys tonight. And no, thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all for joining me. I'm just trying to do what I can. So I will definitely be seeing you guys tomorrow. You all have a good night. Get some rest. And be safe, everyone, for sure. What time tomorrow? Not 1,000% sure. It'll probably be between 12 and 1 tomorrow afternoon, and then I'll be streaming as usual at midnight when I get home from work. So thank you all, man. Once again, I'll see you all next time, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Get some sleep, everyone. I'll catch you all later. You all be safe. And it's been mad fun. Love y'all. Peace out.